Well, warmest greetings to you from the heartland of America, right to your heart. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower. Welcome to the Christian Whistleblower channel. We're here to help you guide your own spirit, master your own ascension, be your own guru. And darn, sorry, couldn't get to the mute button in time. I'm so excited. I'm sneezing, but hey, here we are. It is 11:11 in the heartland. I'm not sure what it is where you are. I'm so excited. I couldn't even get my hair done. Just got out of the shower. Little miss timing today, but that's okay. We've got a great show coming up at noon. Discovered a new Mandela effect, but nothing really that important. So, ladies and gentlemen, be with me at high noon Heartland. That's the same thing as high noon Central. We're changing it to high noon Heartland. But let me move now into today's subject. We're going to try to keep these shows at 11:11 down to 5 minutes if I can. Have not been able to yet, but let's see how close we can get on this one. Last night we talked about if there's no original sin, what then? Today I want to ask you, if we've got the spark of divinity within, well, what then? If the kingdom of God is in you, and I just looked at 111 with 11 people in the chat room, that's interesting. If we have the spirit of divinity within, what then? Well, if the kingdom of God is in you, ladies and gentlemen, if the kingdom of God is in you, if the spark of divinity is within you, as the central figure of the biblical mythos said, then you should never worry about being alone. You should never worry about being forsaken. You should never worry about being left behind. If the spark of divinity is in you, and you are never alone. You're never forsaken. You're never left behind. You always have with you the very divinity of the universe. So if he was right, they were right, it was right, and the kingdom of God is within, that's peace. That's comfort that passes all understanding. That leads to life and life more abundantly. Never alone, never forsaken, and never in a need situation. This, you complete me? No. You were complete when you came in. You, ladies and gentlemen, complete you if the spark of divinity is within. And as I look at my notes, even for this little show, if the spark of divinity is within, then our greatest challenge is probably over. How can I know the will of God? How can I know the will of divine? How can I know the direction of the divine for my life? Well, if the divine's in you, then you're already intimately acquainted with the will of the divine, the plan for your life. How do I know what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to go? How do I know, should I date him? Should I date her? Shouldn't I? Should I leave? Should I stay? Or should I go? There's a song right there somewhere. How do you know? Do you think divinity knows? If divinity's in you, guess what? You know. You just got to get rid of all of the intersecting and all of the diffusing and all of the distracting frequencies and voices. Because guess what? The will of God is not communicated to you in a voice. Your direction is not communicated to you in a voice. And I'll go a step further. If you hear a voice, it's not from the divine, not from the ultimate divinity, because the realm of the ultimate divinity is a realm of thought and energy. There are no words. So if, ladies and gentlemen, we have the spark of divinity within, then we can always know the will of the divine. We can always know the direction of the divine for our lives. In fact, the central figure of the biblical mythos says that the divine gives us the desires of our heart. That doesn't mean they give you everything you want. That means the very desires themselves are placed within your heart. This is good news, ladies and gentlemen. If you have the spark of divinity within, and you do, then you're never alone, you're never forsaken, and you don't need to be completed. You complete you. If you have the spark of divinity within you, and you do, you can always know the will of the divine and the divine plan for your life. And if you want to know the new Mandela effect that I discovered, be back here at high noon in the heartland. Until then, I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, reminding you we're the last generation of real humans. History's written by the winners, so let's get busy winning today. And collectively, we can write a better tomorrow.